is time for our cool down. If you watched last week's video, I kind of talked to you about how I'm going to try something that I'm not very good at, but I'm trying to get a little bit better at, and that's doing some yoga positions to stretch, to feel good about myself, to kind of calm my mind and my body down. So we're going to try some new yoga positions today. I'm going to do my very best. I hope you do as well, and we're going to kind of practice and get better at this together. All right, so I'm going to make my way to the mat. We have some really good yoga positions to try today. The first one is called hero pose, and that is going to be down on our knees like this, our feet pointed straight back behind us, and we're going to kind of sit down on our feet like this, hands on our thighs right here, back straight, and we're going to breathe for about 10 seconds. You can close your eyes if you want to, and just take some nice deep breaths, calming your body, calming your mind. Very nice. Our next position is called child's pose. You're going to stay on your knees, but instead of sitting on them, you're going to kind of reach out in front of you like this, keeping your back straight, arms extended, and you're going to put your head down in between your arms for about 10 seconds. Take some nice deep breaths. Okay? Ready? Go. Nice job. This next pose is called reach, and how it works is we're going to be on our knees, and our hands are going to be down like this, and you're going to reach back with one hand and grab one leg. Now, you're not going to grab the leg that's on the same side of your body, so if I have my right hand, I'm not going to grab my right leg. I would reach and grab my left leg, okay? So you're going to reach and grab with your opposite arm to your opposite leg. So right arm grabs left leg. If you want to do it right now with your left arm, make sure you're grabbing your right leg. So let's see if maybe I do it this way, if you can see a little bit better. Not really. I'll go this way. All right. So my right arm, I'm reaching back, grabbing my left leg. And I'm just going to kind of hold that leg like this. Take some deep breaths. Remember, if you make a mistake and you happen to tip over or lose your balance, it's okay. We're just learning. We're just practicing together. Okay? Now this next one, this is called downward dog. This one you may have heard of before. How this works is your feet are going to be flat on the floor, your hands are going to be flat on the floor, but you're going to stick your back way up in the air like this, stretching out your legs, stretching out your back, and you're just going to hold this position for a few seconds. Now that was downward dog. Our next position is called upward dog. So our legs are going to be flat on the floor, feet pointed back, hands flat on the floor. We're going to arch our back up like this, stretching out our back. We're just going to hold this for a few seconds. Very nice. Okay. Our next position is kind of like something we did in our warm-up called mountain climbers, but instead of switching our feet back and forth, this is just going to be keeping our leg in one position to kind of stretch and hold it for a few seconds. So how it works is hands flat on the floor, one leg back, one leg up. But instead of switching, we're just going to hold this position for a few seconds to stretch our leg, to stretch this leg back here, and just to practice our hold. All right? So go ahead and hold this position. nice deep breaths. Okay, why don't we go ahead and switch legs, and let's hold this position for a few seconds. Very good. Okay, next up we're going to go back to that reach position where we have one hand reaching back and holding one of our legs, but this time I want you to switch. So if you use your right hand and your left leg earlier, now I want you to use your left hand and your right leg. So do it just the opposite of what you did earlier. All right, so I am going to be down on my hands and knees like this. I'm going to use my left hand this time, so I'm going to reach back and hold my right leg. And I'm going to hold just like this, stretching it out. Very good. Just a couple more. We're going to go back and do that child's pose one more time. Feet pointed back, hands out in front of us, head down between our arms like this. One, we're going to go back to that first pose we did called hero pose. That's the one where we're on our knees, we're kind of sitting back on our legs, our hands go on our thighs, and we're just going to kind of relax, sitting down, back straight, taking a couple more nice deep breaths. Okay, hopefully you had a good time trying out those yoga positions. I know I did. It's great to see you all. I hope you have a great weekend, Corbin Bears. See you soon.